Right now, we are in a time of war where there are countless missiles being shot at Israel. If you spend any time in the news, including news in Israel in many places, you would spend literally 99% of the time, you're going to see only highlighting of the Israeli counterattacks into Gaza rather than the 5,000 missiles that the terrorists have shot into Israel over the last couple of days. Nearly 5,000 missiles have been shot into Israel. Just imagine. Here we're talking about 5,000 rockets shot into Israel in just the last couple of days. But the media is covering Israel's attack as if Israel started this whole thing. So you're already seeing that this is not even a matter of the media is being biased, the media is no, this is literally part of the blessing that Ishmael got, which is to put a wool over the world's eyes and make people think that they're not as evil as they are. Now, even people that are so-called Israel supporters, many times don't consider the biblical possession of Israel, the biblical promise that HaKadosh Baruch Hu gave Israel to the Jewish people. They consider politics. Politics are 1948, as if the Jewish people started, right after the Holocaust. Somehow they murdered 6 million of us before we became a nation, and we became a nation after they murdered us. It just doesn't make any sense. And this is even from supporters. Because everyone is, anytime that they're looking at, let's look at the map. Oh, what happened before 1948? You had Palestinians here, and they're really under the British control, and they really dominated the land, so maybe it was their land, but then the Israelis were given it by the UN, and da-da-da-da-da. No, you're not understanding. If you believe in the Torah, none of the politics have anything to do with reality. Why? HaKadosh Baruch Hu created the world, and therefore it's His, and He decided to give us the land. Where do we know? Parashat Bereshit. Parashat Bereshit starts the beginning of the Torah, the same Torah that the Jewish people believe, even the Christians believe, and even the Muslims believe. Starts the same. Bereshit bara Elohim et hashamayim ve'et haaretz. In the beginning of God's creating the heaven and the earth, that's the first verse. And it continues, when the earth was astonishingly empty, with darkness upon the surface of the deep, and the divine presence hovered upon the surface, and so on and so forth. But the question comes from the Jewish sages. We know that the Torah is not a history book. The Torah is a book of laws, of instructions. Why start the Torah with the creation of the world, when really the most relevant, or what it would seem irrelevant, would be that you should just start at the time we received the Torah, or at least in Egypt, the Exodus. We're about to start receiving some laws. Why start with the creation of the world? And our holy sages explain to us, this is because there's going to come a day where some people are going to say, some nations are going to say, this land is ours, it's not yours. And we'd ask them, what makes it yours? Say, well, we have a long history of it. We just got a flag printed at a local printing shop. We collected a bunch of people from different nations, and we decided that's considered long history. It's ours, because we lived here, even though nothing grew when we lived here, and therefore it's ours. We say to them, no, it's ours. And they're going to say to us, well, what makes it yours? What makes it yours? We're going to say, God gave it to us. The same God you believe in, from the same Torah you believe in. And what gives Him the right to give it to you? It's His will. Hence the reason He started the Holy Torah within the beginning of God's creating the heaven and the earth, to show you that although this is a book of laws, He wants to let you know, I also created the world. I didn't just create laws. Everything is mine, says Hashem. Everything is mine, including this world. And I decided to give this part of the world to my people.